Hey guys, Constant here. I usually don't do reaction videos. In fact, this is the first reaction video that I have ever done. And I think it comes at an appropriate time because this is something that is close to me, and that is Tom Brady's decision to leave the New England Patriots and go to open himself up to free agency. So, just for full disclosure, I am a Tom Brady fan. Um, he went to my alma mater, University of Michigan. I've admired his work ethic, the fact that he was picked 199 in the draft, and the fact that he was, a little bit disrespected at Michigan with throwing another quarterback in there and kind of splitting duties. And him not only overcoming all that, but never bitching, never complaining, never pointing the fingers at someone else. He just let his work ethic do the speaking, do the talking for him. So I've always had a great deal of admiration for that. So now, with all that said, the reaction that I'm going to give is going to be 100% objective and not based on any type of fanatic basis or anything like that. Just pure objective analysis as to what happened versus what should have happened. So, what should have happened with Tom Brady, with him being with the same organization for what, like 15, 16 years. I'm going off the top of my head here, but something like that. And giving the city of Boston, New England, 6 Super Bowl rings, is that he should have retired with the New England Patriots and rode off into the sunset after he won his sixth Super Bowl. That's what should have happened. You always go out on top in a blaze of glory, and not to wait to be put in a situation in which now, nobody lives forever, nobody plays forever. Now you're not as quick as you used to be. You can't throw the ball as hard as you used to be. You can't scramble like you could scramble. Not that you ever were a scrambler. So it is a sad situation to see him have to, that he put himself in a position to do that. He should have left. He should not have put it up against the New England Patriots to have to make him an offer, um, to which they were not willing to do based upon his career. So that's Tom Brady's position of what he should have done. Now, New England bears an equal amount of responsibility, if not more, in this situation, because if let's take for a moment that we don't know Tom Brady, and someone goes to the New England Patriots 16 years ago and they say that we can give you a quarterback. Somebody comes from the future and says, we can give you a quarterback that will deliver 6 Super Bowl rings for you. And during these 6 Super Bowl rings, he's going to be paid about $10 million less. You're going to pay him $10 million less than the rest of the quarterbacks in the league, so that you can surround yourself with players who can help him deliver those championships. But the downside is that the last 3 or 4 years of this quarterback's career are not going to be stellar. You're going to have a winning record, but you're not going to be able to get back to the Super Bowl. And the final year, you may even almost miss the playoffs, or you may miss the playoffs. But you're going to have to pay him more than you've paid him during his previous 14, 16 years. And you're going to have to pay him 10 million, $15 million more than that for being less of a quarterback. Are you willing to do that? Well, yeah. For 6 Super Bowl rings, absolutely, we would be willing to pay him that as an homage to what he has brought to the city, to the team. That's what New England should have been prepared to do. The fact that they let Tom Brady walk out of the door without handing him the keys to the kingdom after what he has done for New England, for the city, is an absolute travesty and one of the worst decisions that has been made in sports. Their best decision was actually bringing him on. Their worst decision was letting him not retire a New England Patriot and sucking it up, sucking those last 3 years up, paying him what they should have been paying him a long time ago. Because in this case, it's more than just about business, it's about legacy. It's about the legacy of the New England Patriots having the greatest quarterback of all time and having the greatest quarterback of all time retire from the New England Patriots and ride off into the sunset. Now, again, Tom Brady should have done that after winning Super Bowl VI, flat out. Okay, he didn't do it because he was waiting to get, okay, I've been sacrificing. So from his standpoint, I've been sacrificing. Now it's time for you guys to give me what I deserve. And New England's like, okay, hey, you're the old beat up wife now. You don't work like you used to, and we can't do that. Um, so since he did not do that, New England should have bared with him for these last 2 or 3 years, and based upon because there's always the argument Belichick versus Brady. The fact is they needed each other, and without each other, um, neither one of them would have probably accomplished what they have accomplished. So it's like me arguing against if my left leg is more helpful than my right leg for running. I need both of them. If one is gone, the whole race there is no race. So without Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, none of this exists. But having said that, without Tom Brady, there's no way that Bill Belichick would be the Bill Belichick that he is today. You go back and you look at his record in Cleveland, it sucked, right? You got booted out of Cleveland. So that is my reaction to this. I just learned about this a couple of hours ago, and this is just my feeling speaking from the heart. I had not researched anything and any stats or anything like that, but this is my first reaction. New England, you freaking blew it big time. I have an immense amount of respect for Robert Kraft, immense amount of respect. And the fact that, and I know how close he and Tom are, so I'm really surprised that he did not acquiesce and give Tom what he wanted for the last 3 years. And I know it's going to be potentially a burden as they feel a burden on the organization for the next couple of years. But based upon what he gave them, I mean, the Detroit Lions, my city, they've been sucking for 50 years. So you guys couldn't suck it up for 3 years and let the GOAT retire. You guys messed up, and extremely disappointed in that decision. So anyway, that is my reaction, and probably this may be my first and last reaction. I'm not a reaction person. This is not a reaction channel. But I had to get that out off of my heart and off of my spirit. But no matter what happens, Tom, I wish you the very best, and I appreciate what you brought to first the University of Michigan, our alma mater, and I appreciate what you brought to the New England Patriots. Great organization, great team, great sports town, and I appreciate what you have brought to the NFL. Um, and I wish you all the best for whatever whatever you choose. I just heard a story that says reports from Fox News saying that Tom Brady's going to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I pray to God that is not true, and that you go with a team that you could potentially win a championship with. I don't see it happening there, but if anybody can do it, you are that guy. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will connect with you on the next video.